Well, since you have now, you and RFK are now part of the Trump campaign. Explain why. Why did you go with Trump?
David, the choice in this election is very clear. Trump showed through his last administration, not only did he not start any new wars, he took action to prevent them by courageously meeting with adversaries, allies, partners, dictators. He would meet with whoever he needed to pursue peace. Kamala Harris criticized Donald Trump for doing exactly that, which shows that if she's elected president, I am certain that she will lead us very quickly into a war to mask the weakness and insecurity that she feels and try to project strength using the lives of my brothers and sisters in uniform to do so. We've seen how she says, well, we stand for freedom. I'm going to be a president who champions freedom. Meanwhile, she, even as Mark Zuckerberg just pointed out, she and Joe Biden have used them to do their dirty work in censoring Americans' free speech. She has labeled me a domestic terrorist, put me on a secret domestic terror watch list because of my exercise of free speech and exposing her record. So whether it's freedom, democracy, border security, rule of law, war and peace, what she says, her record is the exact opposite. So President Trump understands this. He understands the gravity and the seriousness of the commander-in-chief's responsibility to stop these unnecessary wars of choice, to walk us back from the brink of nuclear war and put us back on that path towards peace, prosperity, and freedom.
Peace through strength that he believes in, not unlike Ronald Reagan. I'm just wondering, would you play a role specifically in something involved with the military or defense if he is elected?
If given that opportunity, I would be grateful to serve and help him save our country and get us back towards that future for all Americans.
Anything like this since 2008, when President Obama was elected. And when he got elected, it was about a newness and a hope. This time, it's about an exuberance and an excitement. And that's why we're not going back.
That's why we're not going back. Thank you, Mr. White Dude. Thank you so much. Shannon Watts is the organizer of White Women. What do you want to say? What do you want to say specifically to white women about this moment?
Even if you are a white woman who is voting for Kamala Harris, that's not enough. You have to get off the sidelines and do the work like black women and black men have been doing for decades. We have to be waking up every day and phone banking and knocking doors and sending texts. But most important, we have to be persuading the white women in our lives.
Vice President, please welcome Kamala Harris.
Hi, everyone.
Can you
oh
feel?
My goodness.
Can you
yes.
feel? Can you feel it? Can you feel the joy rising in here?
When you become president, what will be your specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border. Sadly, where we are now can be traced most recently back to the fact that when the United States Congress came up with a border security bill, it would have been part of the solution. And Donald Trump said, don't put that bill on the floor for a vote. And you know why? Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. My work and my career has always been about saying, let's fix problems.
Kamala Harris just delivered her new economic plan, and boy, oh boy, is it good for small business owners.
Holy shit, you guys. Kamala Harris is going to announce tomorrow a $25,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers.
When I am elected president, I will make it a top priority to bring down costs and increase economic security for all Americans.
We are, like many, many young Americans, just experiencing a very high cost of living. We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
In terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams. And I grew up a child of a mother who worked very hard. She raised me and my sister. Ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities. And by the time I was a teenager, she was able to buy a home. The American dream is for this generation and so many recently, and they end up jacking up prices. And there needs to be accountability. For a long time, in an apartment on top of a child care center, the woman we called our second mother because she helped my mother raise us. And she was a small business. About it is one, when people work hard and have a dream of buying a home, we should give you the opportunity. Part of my plan is what we need to do to support small businesses, because my second mother was a small business owner, and I love because not everybody, like my opponent, was handed $400 million on a silver. Startup small businesses, a $50,000 check.
Yes.
You know where I'm going.
When you said you have guns. No, at the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes. I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
my staff will deal with that later.